Good afternoon to everyone. And today, are you looking for solutions how to have a healthier body? And how about, are you trying to find ways to boost up your immune system? If that is what you have been finding, Googling, trying to find all sorts of ways, this afternoon live talk will be the best one for you, because together with us, we will be having our naturopath consultant, Alyssa Ng, to share with us how to enhance our immunity with nutrients and herbs the natural way, with all those remedies, all those food available in our kitchen. How good is that? And you know what? Do one thing for me. Share out this live talk so that we can get more friends to come up on this live session together with us. And if you have any question, you know what? Feel free to ask all sorts of questions when our guest is up. Yeah, so a very good afternoon to everyone. This is Christina Tang from Body Mind Soul magazine platform. If you are either watching from us from our Body Mind Soul magazine Facebook or Body Mind Soul magazine YouTube channel, if that is your first time watching us, please don't be a stranger. Drop me a message or drop me a comment saying hi and let me know where you are watching the live from, okay? And a very good afternoon. This is Christina, your regular host, and Body Mind Soul always aims to impact lives positively. And one of the way is, beside having our magazine, quarterly published magazine, and also recently, I think if I'm not mistaken, last month, we have launched Body Mind Soul Community, where any one of you sign up with Body Mind Soul Community, you will be able to read all this holistic, positive living lifestyle tips, articles on our magazine, e-magazine specifically, for free, from volume 1 all the way to the latest volume, which is volume 28. Okay, so particularly volume 28, we have another piece of article by our contributing writer, Dr. T. Selva, You Can Heal Your Body. So all these good tips, good vibes, positive vibes, all at your fingertips with Body Mind Soul platform. And a very good afternoon to everyone. Again, I have Eva. Hello, Christina, and everyone. Hi, Eva. Hope everything is better with you. And any new viewer, don't be shy. Just say hi. And at the same time, do one thing for me. Share out this live talk, because why? Kita jaga kita. Hashtag. Another hashtag is hashtag sharing is caring. Hashtag enhance your immunity with nutrients and herbs is super awesome topic that every one of us right now need this piece of information. So don't be stingy when you come across good stuff. Share it out with your friends. All right, so I think it's time's up. I need to welcome my guest, because today we're going to have a lot of information to digest. So put up your palms and warm it up together with me, and clap, because we will be welcoming our guest today, Alyssa Ng. Hello, Alyssa.
Hi, Christina.
Hi.
Good to see all of you here.
Again, yeah. So I just want to let everyone know that Alyssa has came here on our live talk number 50, I think two weeks ago, to talk about prevention is better than cure. And it was around the same time, I believe, Alyssa, right after the live talk, you actually prompt us and you say you wanted to talk about boosting immunity system. Back then, cases are not that high yet, the numbers 2 weeks ago. It wasn't as shocking as right now. And we have quickly slot in a slot, so that we can have Alyssa to come on board again, sharing with us about immunity without knowing cases numbers are jumping, Alyssa.
It's getting scarier and scary day by day as well. So I think this kind of information comes in very timely. And then what prompts me to sort of like has this urge to say, hey, I want to share, is because I've got friends, calling me and things like that, saying that, her family got infected, what should she do? Should she start taking certain, supplements, what are the things that she need to watch out, but because the parents, apparently, they have very mild symptoms, so, which is lucky. Okay, so, but what can we do? So sometimes taking care of ourselves is not so much of as in just prevention, but during the period itself, where you are infected or where you're sick. And after that, the next phase will be the recovery part. It's just not when you are sick, you need to do something, and then after that, when you have got done with it, you say, yeah, yahoo, I don't need to do anything. But the after recovery part of it, it's also very crucial. Yeah.
Very nice. I have a few hello to us. Hi, Christina. Hi, Alyssa. And we
Hi,
have
good afternoon.
T.
Hi, Erin.
T. Quilan. Is that your friend, maybe?
Yes, my friend. Hello.
Hi, T. Thanks for coming. And do click the share button to share out so that this live talk can reach out to more people. And Alyssa's intention, objective, as well as her sharing, we can reach out to more people and to impact more a community or more viewers out there positively. So, Alyssa, let's go into immune system. So, how immune system function?
Okay, very simple. Okay, we're not gonna make things complicated and hard for all of us to understand. We just imagine immune system is something like when you're at home, you have a grill, you have a pagar, you have a door, that kind of thing. So it's sort of like it's like a defense system, between you and the outer part. Okay, so when someone wants to come into your house, they need to either press the doorbell or knock on your door, ding dong, and if you see that person is like, it's a stranger, I'm not going to let him in. But if it's someone that is familiar, please come in. So the
Yes.
defense, the immune system is like the first line defense. Okay, so if you were to install CCTV, if you were to put on more security alarm, the better, the more it is. But of course, we cannot say that it's going to totally prevent any break-in, no robbery is going to happen. That's impossible. But if things were to turn bad, we can still, have some actions. We know what to do with it. Same goes to our body. Okay, so our immune system is so intelligent. Once if there's any foreign, bacteria or viruses that comes in, it immediately recognizes, hey, I need to know if you're good or bad, But most of the time, you guys are gonna create some problem in my body itself. And then immediately they're gonna ask the soldiers and the police and everyone to come in, which we call them the white blood cell. We have the red blood cell, yeah. We have the white blood cell. So the red blood cell is to carry the nutrients. Whatever you've eaten, it carries the nutrients, it circulates, it feeds your organs and things like that. The white blood cell guys, they are here to kill, to attack, and to protect you from these bad, nasty bacteria and viruses. Yeah. And once you got infected, okay, it will form sort of like a record so that in future, okay, if they were to sort of similar bacteria and viruses were to come, they will know, oh, I know what to do with you guys. Something like vaccine. Yeah, I just had my second dose completed 2 days ago. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I don't have the those major
After injection
after injection
symptoms.
effects and things, symptoms and things like that. But before I go for any, before I go for the vaccination, right? I just tell myself that I'm grateful for whatever the government has given to me, okay, and everything's gonna be good. Everything is gonna be all right. I'll just go. And then I came back. I was like very happy, And people ask me, "So you had your vaccination?" I say, "Yeah." So are you feeling okay? Things like that. I'm okay. I'm good. In fact, there's nothing. It's just sore arm, and that's it. And it went away really fast. So it's just at the end of the day, if any one of you guys are going for vaccination soon or whatsoever, just relax, go for it, and trust everything's gonna be taken care of. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. We will go into that a little later, but let's just come back to about immunity or our immune system, because we believe that everyone now is very concerned as more and more professionals, doctors, telling and sharing with us. Beside taking a vaccine, or if you decide to take one or you decide not to, entirely up to you. There's no right and wrong. But more important, it's not just about the vaccine, it's also the SOP, as well as taking care of our body health. And I believe this pandemic COVID, a lot of times it attacks the immune system, where a lot of professional has shared. So instead of waiting for it to attack us in a way, in what way, Alyssa, that our immune system will depreciate or not effective?
Deteriorate or something like that. Okay,
Deteriorate. Yeah.
there are few factors. Sometimes it's age related. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for
That
example,
is why,
elderly
yeah, that is why they say elderlies and children are the high risk
risk,
group.
category under the high risk group. Okay, and pregnant mothers as well. Then we look at environmental stress. That's a huge thing. So stress is the number one killer of the immune system, because when you're stressed, you get panic, you get anxious, you cannot sleep, you don't eat well, everything falls in. When all these things falls in, right, your immune system automatically, gets lowered. So when there is an attack, it doesn't work as efficient as it used to be, because the immune system, the whole body is trying to cope with whatever that is going on. Because when you're stressed, your blood pressure goes up, and then you don't have enough of sleep. It affects your digestions, your concentration. So the body's like, oh, what's going on? What do I do? Which one should I, save first? Which one should I tackle first? They get confused.
Mm,
So
mm,
stress is a huge big thing. And secondly, it comes, of course, age. We cannot do much. Okay, so age is always a challenge. Yeah, stress, food wise, nutrition wise. Because before this, we just eat for the sake of
filling up our stomach.
filling up our stomach. Like food doesn't mean much to me. Whether there's nutrients or not. I mean, as long as I'm eating, I mean, it's not that bad, right? But at the end of the day, normally, when do we look at ourselves? It's only when we fall sick. Okay, how do
True.
we know our immune system is good or not? Is when we look back 2 years ago, not now, because we stay at home. We don't get much, exposure to bacteria and and people as well. Okay, so that's the best time. If you were to look back at your own immune system, your own health, first question you ask yourself: do you tend to fall sick easily? Okay, and it takes longer time to recover. For example, colds and flu. Okay, say some people may get colds and flu once, twice a year. To me, it's not bad. Seriously, it's not bad. It's a good thing that your immune system is actually working. It's like sort of like from time to time you check if your immune system is working or not. The thing is, how you know if you have a good strong immune system is when you fall sick, how
Mm-hmm.
long it takes for you to recover. Usually within a week or so.
Two
If
to
it's
three days for me.
yeah, good. Okay, 2 to 3 days is good. That means it doesn't really explode into the huge big thing. And some people sometimes they get panic and they say, "Oh, I should take,
Paracetamol.
antibiotic, paracetamol immediately." And have people who actually, in my Facebook itself, there are actually friends who say that, "Hey, I think I should start taking, Panadol way before the vaccination because they are so afraid of that." But you see, you cannot take medicine and foresee that just in case that if you were to get a fever or things like that, you don't take medicine in advance. That's not advisable. I don't think so. Any doctors or pharmacists will say, yeah, you can take that just in case. But if you, okay, make sure that your diet is good. If you take nutritional supplement, okay, that can be done. Okay, because that's
Mm,
more of a prevention. It's like I drink 2 more cups of oranges juice today before I go for, medical checkup and things like that, or I'm a bit
mm,
anxious, everyone of us surrounding me is having colds and flu, I may as well do that. That is okay. But it's just not taking
mm.
flu medicine, and
Before
then
you have a
just,
flu.
yeah, yes, before you have that. You cannot do that, that's not good.
But
Yeah.
Alyssa, you were talking about how how our immune system will get weak is lifestyle, is stress, is food nutrition, is how much we have focused on taking care of our body, especially in the health segment. How about since you are touching about stress, how about fear? Because I be honest with you, Alyssa, like people around me is tends to have a lot more fear because there are a lot of unknown, there are a lot of uncertainty, which something that I shared yesterday in TGIF, which is another regular live talk on body, mind, soul. A lot of us and our friends and family, they are and they are uncertain. They don't know what will happen. They don't know whether when they go out, we will they be in contact because it's unseen. You see, the pandemic, the COVID, you can't see. There is nothing. Hey, I'm here, don't come near, that
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah. No.
no such thing.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
is fear helping us or weaken our immune system?
Fear is not gonna help us in any way. Okay,
Mm,
because the thing is, fear is gonna destroy our immune system. So when you have fear, okay,
mm,
it actually affects our sleep, it affects our appetite. Because sometimes you get anxious and things like that. As simple as when you have fear, or even when you are stressed, okay, make it very simple. Sometimes we forget to breathe, and the
mm.
breath become very shallow. It's like, oh, I'm waiting for the news. Are they going to announce? You just stop
Just
breathing.
hang there.
Yeah, hang
Yes.
there, but you're not gonna be dead by then. But your body is starving of oxygen. Okay,
Mm,
so sometimes when we have shallow breathing, when you have fear and then you sort of like hold everything to yourself, it affects your digestive system as well. So when you don't digest well, you don't get all the nutrients. And do you know that the digestive system, that whole system itself, actually is also part of the immune system.
mm,
So if you don't have a good digestive system, you can be assured that your immune system is not going to do very well. Yeah, because a lot
mm,
of what do you call that, nutrients and things like that, focuses on the digestive system. Yeah, about like
mm.
80% of it. Yeah.
Mm.
So
I'll,
it,
I'll
it
just
doesn't.
I'll just hold you here a little. Let us just go in. Eva, yeah, COVID-19 killing us internally without any symptoms. I lost my good friend yesterday. Yes, Eva. Again, we hope all is well. We have also Yvonne. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Yvonne. And that is why we are here today, to really share more about enhancing our immunity, because only when you have a good body, mind, and soul, your
Yeah.
chances of getting this is lower because you have a stronger immune system to help you to defend, like what Alyssa has said. Am I correct,
I
Alyssa?
like, yes, I like what you say just now. You say that, when we have a much more better, healthy body, mind, and soul, we can actually lower the risk and things like it's lower the risk. It's
Yes.
not like zero risk.
Yes.
I think the fear comes from, I want to know that there's a medicine that I can take it and there's no COVID. They want that, but it's impossible. Okay, let's not talk about COVID. There's so hand foot mouth disease. There are other, every year influenza. There are, colds and flus. There's cancer. Okay, you do know that the number one killer in Malaysia is actually heart disease. Women has the breast cancer issues and osteoporosis. Wow, you name it. There's a list of it. So when we take care of ourselves, it's not just again, COVID. It's a whole body wellness. It's like a total
Mm.
package, not just
Total
only
wellness.
target one.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
just that
whole body.
how interesting is because of pandemic. It awakens a lot of us. It
Yes,
alarm
yeah,
a lot of us to be more cautious and to put in more effort to take good care of our body, mind, and soul. So that is why we are here to talk about immune system. So we will be giving solutions later. So to everyone, make sure you stay with us. But I just want to dive in to understand a little more how our lifestyle has helped us to weaken our immune system function. So one thing is stress, one thing is fear.
fear,
Another thing
yeah,
that you mentioned just now is lack of sleep. And you
yeah,
know what, Alyssa, a lot of us in the modern age, we don't sleep.
yes,
We always hear our mother nag us, go sleep early, rest early. But when we ask our mother, why should I sleep early? Why should I rest early?
yeah.
They can't answer. So why not today I have this question to a professional naturopath consultant over here to let us know naturally our body, why do we need to sleep early? Why do we need to have sufficient sleep? Or why do we need to have a good healthy pattern, sleeping pattern?
Because you see, our body works in a system without you knowing it. Okay, there's this thing called body clock. At certain time of the day, the body works differently. Okay, this is a time like 10 to 11 and 12 o'clock at night. Okay, in the evening. So that's where our body detox. although the liver works 24 hours without stop, but that's the peak time whereby they will sort of like filter out the toxins, clear stuff, and then it will rejuvenate the body cells. Whatever needs to be healed, our scar gets healed, we sort of like rest other system which is not in place, not inactive. Okay, so the other system actually takes in. So this allows our body to rest, a proper rest. It's something like they always say, after eating your food, if you were to exercise, is that bad? Well, seriously, because after eating your food, you're supposed to, the body is supposed to focus on the digestion, but you start jumping around and things like that. Then the body's like, okay, so which one should I take care? So similar to when you are stressed, when you fall sick, when your immunity is low, the first thing that your body, the signal, they always tell you that please rest. And all the energy, you don't have sufficient of energy, especially when you're sick, to do other stuff, because all the energy goes into fighting all the diseases, the whatever unpleasant symptoms that it creates and things like that. That's where you feel, oh, I feel tired, I feel lethargic, I don't have much energy, I don't feel like eating. I can eat, but I can't eat as much as I used to. That you know. So once you have a good sleep, okay, and then you wake up, you feel much more fresher, much more better. So if you don't have a good sufficient sleep and you don't sleep, you know, your body goes into a very haywire mode. There are times that I remember there's this client of mine that questions, the body doesn't even know what time is it right now.
Exactly. I was
I
about to
can
ask
switch
you the
I
same
can switch
question.
off, and I just came back from the UK. So according to UK time now is daytime, but Malaysia time
Exactly.
is nighttime. You
Yes.
see, the thing is, we have this true intelligent eye here, whereby it actually knows that whether it's a daytime or nighttime. It will
Okay.
adjust it. Okay, but
Okay.
if you create the environment that is daytime all the while, and it's for such a prolonged time, you don't even sleep and everything goes haywire, your body finds it. That's why they call it jet lag. And it takes
Mm.
a week or so to adjust it back. And they always say, oh, I can follow UK time. Seriously, your body is so smart and intelligent, they can tell the difference. Yeah. It's just not switching on the line and then thinking that, oh, it's still daytime and things like that, because your body did not have a good sufficient of rest. It's like that jet lag thing. Everything is all haywire, your meal time, your sleep time, your activity and everything. Yeah, your body just have this, it secretes hormones and things like that. Your activities that you do, the body can actually know that, hey, I think it's time for you to rest, and it's actually a daytime now, and
Mm.
later on is going to be dark, you should sleep. Yeah.
Mm. So we understand that our immune system will be weakened or inefficient when we have stress, when we have fear, when we lack of sleep, when we have bad digestive system. How we can get bad digestive system is because of the first three, right? And therefore it builds up a system inside us. But now let us go in to understand how can we enhance our immune system.
Okay. There are a few ways of doing it. First of all, maybe we talk about food. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
food is very important. There are certain food. Okay, there are a couple of vitamins today which I'm gonna like sort of emphasize. Okay, for example, vitamin C. Okay, we know so much about vitamin C. Okay, here are some of the food sources of vitamin C. Citrus fruits, like orange and kiwi. Kiwi definitely has a higher vitamin C than orange, and lemon and guava, grapefruit, broccoli, cauliflower, and potatoes. All these has, a good amount of vitamin C. However, okay, vitamin C is very sensitive to oxygen. So the minute you juice it, you cut it, don't leave it too long. Otherwise, it will just, the level will diminish. And
Mm.
vitamin C is also very sensitive to heat. So there are some,
Mm.
sometimes when we buy fruits back and we don't have enough storage in the fridge, we just put it out there. There are certain fruits that needs to be kept in the refrigerator instead of putting it outside. Okay, so a lot of us may not be taking sufficient. I can say that you may have enough, but is it sufficient enough to prevent yourself from any, attacks, viruses, and bacteria? Or in other words, that helps to strengthen your immune system. That's the another thing. Okay, because people always say that, sometimes they look at the recommended nutrient intake. Oh, that's so little. It's only like vitamin C is only 65 mg for Malaysian. Then why are you asking us to take like 100, 200 mg of vitamin C, or even 500 mg of vitamin C in that tablet itself? Wouldn't it be toxic and bad and things like that? Okay, supplements only comes in when you assess your own diet and you think that, oh, I don't think so. I mean, I had oranges and kiwi today, and then the rest of the day is just like kosong, gone. You don't take any of it. Okay, so you know that the frequency of you eating all this vitamin C rich food is very low, so that's where supplements comes in. Okay, otherwise you are good with your fruits and veggies and things like that, because we need at least 5 servings a day of the fruits and vegetables. So it needs to be a mixture of the fruits and vegetables. Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
one thing good, one very important, what do you call that, information that I would like to share with you guys, it would be, it is actually reported last year itself. They did studies, yeah, on the COVID-19 patient, that vitamin C, yeah, of course, given intravenous, yeah, through veins or through drips, it actually helps the patients, those critical patients in the ICU, or those using those, ventilator and things like that, they recover much more faster. So vitamin C are not here to cure you or whatsoever, but vitamin C has been in the studies, those clinical studies and trials, it shows that it can shorten the duration. So more the reason you should eat your fruits and vegetables. Yeah. Okay, so this
And if
is.
it's not enough, then you take supplements.
Yes, and yeah, if it's not enough, you take supplements. Okay, so yeah, if you're talking about supplements, then there are certain dosages that you can take for that. Okay, for those of you, if you have, vitamin C supplements at home, and if you are the unfortunate one with mild symptoms of COVID-19 and you need to do self quarantine, so continue with your fruits and vegetables. At the same time, take additional vitamin C in supplements form. Yeah.
Is
According to
there any dosage that you will recommend, or it goes with individual?
there's a specific dosage which is actually 1,000 milligram to 3,000. That means if you're taking a normal vitamin C, off from the pharmacy shelf, you can just take 3 tablets in divided doses in like breakfast and lunch and dinner. Yeah. So this is also what I've shared with my friends, because given the mild symptom, or if you are recovering from any colds and flu, then this is what you can do. Because in order to boost your immune system, if you have contracted any, colds and flus and things like that, or any, symptoms, that you find unpleasant and you suspect the immune system is down, you take that dosage. But otherwise, you guys do not need to take that dose. Okay, stick to your fruits
I
and
have I
vegetables.
I have a friend who went to doctor because she was overdosed with vitamin C.
Oh, serious? Okay, but
Yeah.
usually vitamin C don't get it doesn't get built up in your body system because it's water soluble. So the toxicity of vitamin C is it's not there, unlike compared to other vitamins. So yeah, this is
Ah.
vitamin C is like the safest. The only thing that happened if you guys were to take a lot of vitamin C, you just like like oh, you are afraid that the cases are rising. I take extra vitamin C as well. So cases are rising and you need to go out to buy your groceries and things like that. Your immune system is the best person on earth that you can trust. Nobody you can trust. Your immune system is the best, much more better than your face mask and your shield, but you still need to do all those SOP, okay?
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, so otherwise they'll be like, oh, I remove my face shield and my mask. No,
Yeah,
no,
body
no,
mind soul say okay. No,
yeah,
no,
no,
we never say okay.
no, no. But your immune system, of course, is the always the most trustable one. Okay, of course, with all the other SOPs. just make sure if you really want to take it, it's just 500 mg or 1000 mg, and that's it. And with
Mm,
your fruits and things like that, and an additional 500 mg of vitamin C, good,
mm,
great.
mm.
Yeah.
Let's go to others vitamins or minerals that we need. We have another one, which is vitamin D. Naturally,
Okay.
I think we all know that we can get vitamin D from sun.
Yep. But looking at this current situation we're staying in now, I'm under the so-called,
Fluorescent light.
artificial sun, fluorescent light sun kind of thing, but it's not really a sun because this doesn't makes me feel good, but the sun makes me feel good. Okay, it sweats, it opens up my pores, things like
Mm,
that. So sun is a good source of vitamin D. Okay, and apparently that in Malaysia itself, Malaysians are deficient in vitamin D. Okay, women's tends, yeah, you'll be surprised thinking it's a tropical country. We have plenty of
No, no, but
sun.
the thing is, a lot of the girls that I know, or even guys, they don't like the sun.
Yeah, none of us like the sun. It's because of the heat. I don't
Yes,
think so. We hate the sun, but it's just that we don't like the sun because of the heat. It
and the
makes us feel
sweat that comes
and the
after that.
sweat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have friends who told me that I'm allergic to sun. I was like, you're allergic to sun? Just go, sun yourself. Then she said, I'm allergic to sun. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, because they worry about pigmentation and things like that. So most of the time, vitamin D is a very well known vitamin for bones.
mm,
When it comes to bone health, it's always vitamin D. But there are studies, and there has been studies all along that vitamin D is very good for our immune system. It's
mm,
only when this COVID-19 comes up, everything, all this information surfaces out. Actually,
mm,
it's there all the time. It doesn't come
mm.
out suddenly. Yeah, it's there all the time. But it's just, I'm trying to tell all of you here that vitamin D, don't remember vitamin C. We have Mr. D here, which is very good. So vitamin D, besides from the sun, you get it from oily fishes, okay,
Mhm.
salmon and sardines and mackerel, red meat as well. But for those vegetarian, okay, you can get it from fortified food. Okay, like those butter spread or breakfast cereals. You can get it from there as well, or any milk. Yeah, milk powder, which actually declares the amount of the vitamin D on the label itself. Yeah, that
Mm.
will also consist of vitamin D.
Elisa, I'm a person who loves sun. So I want to ask you, in Malaysia weather, right? Which time frame is the best time for us to enjoy like a short 5-10 minutes walk under the sun?
Okay. Well, a 5-10 minutes to a fair skinned person is okay. The thing is, a lot of people are not aware that, our skin color actually plays a role in terms of how long should we expose ourselves. Okay, because in Malaysia,
Mm.
we are a multi-racial country. Okay,
Yes,
and where we have fair skin, we have, like a
different
brown
color skin tone. Yeah,
skin
brown
tone. Yeah, we
skin.
have
Yes,
brown skin, and we have a darker skin tone color as well. We call it hitam manis. So a simple one, a fair skinned person like me and you, if we stand under the sun, we need to spend about short sleeve, short pants. Yeah, about like a 15 minutes. It's good enough.
mm.
15 to 20 minutes. Around like 9 plus and things like that in the morning. Yeah. So
Around
if we
nine,
talk
around 9 o'clock in the morning.
around 9 o'clock, yeah. As long as
Mm.
you get yourself the area of exposure is sufficient. Don't go long sleeve and long pants, and then you only expose yourself this part, and then you wear your sunscreen here, SPF 15 or 20. At the end of the day, you don't get anything. Okay, but yeah, that's what Malaysians do. We tint our car, we wear long sleeve, we put on double sleeve when we drive. So
Yes.
yeah, but that is more of preventing the heat. If we tint our car, the window itself,
Mm,
it doesn't block much of the, we need the UV rays to come in as well.
mm,
Okay, in
mm,
order for our body to generate the vitamin D. So at
mm,
the end of the day, what do you call Malaysians like fairer skin tone? You spend lesser time. Yeah,
mm,
darker skin tone. Okay, they need to spend longer. Okay,
mm,
especially those who's wearing long sleeve all the time. Yeah, so you
30
need to go
minutes.
30 minutes, yes, 30 minutes, sometimes up to 45 minutes for those who are really hitam manis, yeah, in order to get the same amount as a fair skinned person, yeah.
And I also want to invite all the viewers, if you have any questions, if you have, any ideas, any information that you wish to share out on this platform, please, 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 feel free to share, or feel free to ask Alyssa if you have any sorts of questions, because we have Alyssa here, who is a certified naturopath, a consultant, and has been practicing for more than 10 years in this field. I'm sure she has sufficient information and knowledge to share with everyone. And that is why, Alyssa, we are so happy and so honored that Alyssa actually volunteered herself. And you know what? I think I just want to come up again and talk about this topic, because there are too many people asking me the same thing. And I thought, through our platform over here, through Body Mind Soul, I can reach out to more people. And that is why we are having Alyssa here with us again. Okay. So we have vitamin D, and for vegetarian, you can also get other, from cereals, as well as any form of, if you are like me who loves the sun, morning 9 o'clock, it's a good time to go out for a walk. And if you have a darker skin tone, then go out for a walk for a longer time. It is also good to be away from all our technology gadget for once, even though, yes, now we can't really go out to the park, but we are still okay to walk around our housing area with SOP being practiced. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I would encourage everyone once in a while, go out for a walk, because it really does help to change our mood. Personally, this is my experience, Alyssa. Like when you express, when you share about stress, fear, I admit I have all these things, late night sleep. Everything that you say that will deteriorate my immune system, bang, boom, I'm on it. So, but what I notice is when I go out for a walk, and when I walk under the sun, it does help me to make me feel better, and it does change my mood as well. You no longer drown in that very draggy, very like uncertain, unknown kind of vibe. So I just want to share it with everyone. So we welcome anyone to also let us know if you have anything that you want to voice out. And we do have another two more minerals that Alyssa is here to share. Over here, I think we have zinc.
Yep, we have zinc. Yep, yeah. Before we go to zinc, there's also another point that I think I might have missed out. It's vitamin D is very crucial for elderly because they are
Oh, okay.
housebound. Yeah, those who are housebound and they can't really go out in the park and walk around and things like that. They are more, they are quite at risk of vitamin D deficiency. Okay, so it's good for them to either get it from the food sources or get it from the supplement itself, or like I mentioned earlier, fortified milk. Yeah, so they need at least a minimum of 1,000 IU, international unit, okay, of vitamin D. Okay, because sometimes we could be saying that, oh, I've taken this, and I had a what do you call that, an orange a day or a kiwi a day. Is it sufficient enough? For a normal daily life, yes, it's good enough. But in terms of like immune boosting, that's you need to work a bit more harder to get more C in your body itself. Yeah, same
Mm,
goes with
mm,
vitamin D. Yeah.
mm.
Okay. Zinc. Okay, zinc. Okay. How do we know if we need zinc or not? Okay, what is zinc? Zinc is actually a mineral. Okay. If we look at our fingernails, okay, sometimes when we look at our fingernails and we realize that some of us, not all, some of us has this white spot. Okay, I don't know
Okay.
if you guys, yeah, white spot. If you don't have it, which is good. If you have it, it's time for you to look at it. It's like
Oh my
this.
God, Alyssa, I always thought having the white spot is good.
Well, you thought it's like a special thing, is it? Or that
Yeah,
why?
I
What
thought it's a special thing because I don't have.
oh, okay.
So
You
today,
thought that
today like
it's like a
there's a misery
prerequisite.
resolved.
It's like a prerequisite. Hey, you have that. I should have that as well. Yeah, but it doesn't work that way. But when you see your fingernails, if there's a white spot, like a really a white spot, not all the fingernails, like maybe one or two fingers, things like that, it is a sign that it tells you that you are actually deficient in zinc. Okay,
Ah.
or for example, if you were to cut yourself accidentally, and it
Mm-hmm.
takes like ages for it to recover. Then maybe you say, oh, I think I've aged, and then my recovery will be slow and things like that. But it's not really, because people who are deficient in zinc, okay, they have poor wound healing. Or if they have
Mm,
pimples and things like that, they have certain scar, and then it takes some time from that to recover. It is a
mm,
sign of zinc deficiency.
mm, mm, mm,
Loss
mm,
of taste. Sometimes they're like you say, for example, you are not sick or whatsoever, but it's just like, can't really taste my food, that kind of thing.
mm,
Or irregular hormones and periods and things like that. Low immunity. You always get
mm,
colds and flu easily. Okay, so zinc is responsible for all this. Zinc is
mm,
a very powerful antioxidant, like vitamin C as well. So when you take zinc-rich food from meat, eggs, seafood mainly from the seafood itself, but vegetarians can go for beans and peas, lentils and soy products. So that's the reason why, if you are a vegetarian, you got to make your food selection, a lot of variety, and not just
mm,
mushroom. It's like mushroom and carrot all the way, you know. But you need to have variety. You need to swap. You need to alternate. When you're finished with this food, and then you go to a different. Explore more. You may not like bitter gourd, but different ways of cooking it, you will fall in
might
love with
change
it.
your thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might change your thought. Maybe as you age, they always say, as you age, you realize that bitter gourd is tastes so good. But when you were young, like, this is like an old people kind of food. But yeah, so being a vegetarian, sometimes you guys, may face a lot of challenges. Okay, meat eaters, of course, you guys are fine because there's a lot of sauces like seafood and things like that. But when
Mm,
taking seafood, we also need to be careful because we are afraid that high cholesterol and
mm.
things like that. Yeah,
We
so do address and look at your own diet, yeah,
mm.
and then you consider if there is a need to take any form of supplement of zinc. Yeah.
We have a question over here. I don't have white spots, but my nails are white, like I'm having natural French nail. I have had this all my life, though. Is this a symptom?
No, not really. If you're talking about like natural French nails, no, not really. It's like really a spots. But you can try. How's your blood circulation? Do you get how to say, like, anemic? Are you anemic? Or
Mm,
yeah, because sometimes your fingers sometimes can tell you how healthy you are, whether you have sufficient of blood or not. Sometimes we suspect that, hey, I could be anemic. I don't have sufficient of blood. I should take iron without anyone telling you. You
mm,
read it on the internet, things like that. But sometimes as a naturopath, when you have this kind of complaint and you come to us, we will always look at your nails. We see whether if it bounce back, you can press on your nails and look at it. See how fast it bounce back. The redness.
mm,
If you press on it and it goes back really quick, you're fine. You're not anemic. But those who are anemic, you press on it, it takes like for some time for you to see that coming back. So that means that's where you need
mm,
to take on, more iron-rich food and more, what do you call that, supplements, which is a higher dosage. Yeah,
mm, mm. We
yeah.
have another mineral over here.
Echinacea. Okay,
Yeah.
echinacea is it's a bit hard to pronounce this word itself because some people may pronounce echinacea and a couple of other things. It is a herb. Okay, a Western herb. Okay, it is a very well-known Western herb when it comes to immune boosting. When it talks about immune system, because a
Mm,
lot of studies, okay, has been focused on this particular herb itself, especially on respiratory infection, colds and flu.
mm,
Why I talk about colds and flu so many times during this whole talk is because these are all the herbs and vitamins and minerals that has been seen positive or have a supportive role that it plays in our immune system. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, so echinacea actually helps to boost the immune system, like vitamin C itself. It has antioxidants. Okay, then people might come and think, what is antioxidant? What is this all about? Okay, very simple. And you heard of antioxidants?
Yeah.
You may heard and came across free radicals as well. Then you're like confused. So antioxidants, free radicals, and stress. All these few things sometimes comes together. So imagine a car. You have four tires. Okay. So when you have four tires, you have additional tire as well, in
Mm.
case one tire got punctured.
Spare tire.
Spare tire. Okay. So imagine that two tires got punctured. You only have
Ah,
one spare tire, and
yes.
there's this person that comes to you and say, "Hey, tak cukup tire ke? I give you one."
Uh,
Okay, so this good person is actually what we call as antioxidant. So in
mm,
our body itself, yeah, when you're stressed and when you don't sleep well, when your diet is really bad, you create free radicals, bad stuff. This environment happens when the tire stealing comes along. I steal this tire, get another tire, and things like that. And your car doesn't function. When your car
mm,
doesn't function, it equals to your body cannot function. You feel tired, sick, you get diseases, and so many other unpleasant symptoms. So
mm,
antioxidants are here to donate as much tires as you want. I'm here to
mm,
donate this to stabilize yourself as much as you want against so many other diseases. So
mm.
that's
So,
the
so where
yeah.
can we get an antioxidant
You can
food?
get it from your food sources. Very simple way to identify is the minute it is colorful like rainbow, yellow, orange, those that makes you wow,
Ah,
the colors are so bright, red, yeah, any of this color. It doesn't mean that green doesn't have antioxidant. It does, but green has another thing called chlorophyll. Okay, that we put it aside. Okay, so then you goes into like orange, like I mentioned. Red. Red chili, capsicums red. And then you have the yellow capsicum as well, the orange capsicums. You have carrots. Vitamin D is antioxidant. Yeah.
mm,
Vitamin C is antioxidant. Yeah, vitamin A
mm,
is antioxidant. So whenever, anytime that you come across, articles that you read and people talk about antioxidants, you do not need to get panicked. You just remember that, oh, antioxidants, anti-aging, boost immunity, full stop. Simple. Oh, anti-aging. Oh, I don't age faster. So when you don't age faster, right, you get to be at your, what do you call that? If you are like, say,
ultimate, ultimate.
yeah, if you're 50 years old, at least you're 49. If you can, the best, it will be great if you're 45 years old internally. Because there are some people
Mm,
who are age 50, but the whole system itself is like 60 years old. Okay, so that's why they look, tired, and, the skin looks bad and things like that. So
mm,
that's where all these antioxidants comes in. It
mm,
helps you to boost your immune system,
mm,
yeah, number one, and then
mm,
anti-aging so that you don't age so much faster. Okay, it doesn't mean that you stop aging. We can't stop that. We can't do that. But anti-aging is more of like disease prevention, and to have a general well-being. Yeah, that's
Okay, thank you, thank you. And we have Shiwe over here to answer your question earlier on because when you were talking about the French nail, yes, I do have less red blood cell. Yeah, so you were right, and I'm sure you have already let us know, what kind of food we need to take. Just now along the way, you have shared out. I just pull out the comment.
yeah.
Alyssa, so beside food, anything else that we need to do to enhance or boost our immune system?
Okay, sleep is very important, like I
Mm.
mentioned earlier. Okay,
Mm,
because adult needs to sleep about like 8 hours a day, and sleep. What I mean is really sleep. It's just not
mm,
going to the bed there, tossing and turning, and then after that you wake up and get off your bed with a total duration of 8 hours. That's not really a proper sleep. Okay, so find out if you have any sleep issues and things like that. Find ways to there are natural remedies which you can do. So some people may go through a very challenging period. Then seek some professional advice on that to manage that your sleep pattern. And then another one is exercise. You may not be able to go out and run around and things like that, but walking around the house actually helps as well, because with some not we call it active movement, not passive as in sitting there, because I think this situation has made a lot of us become less active. Those who are less active become worse. Those who are active, they still have their, what do you call that,
Routine.
routine, which is not that bad, so just make it it into the list to get well and be well. Because if you're just eating all the vitamin C rich food and A, C, E, and all those things, and sleep well, but if you don't exercise, okay, because last time, those days before this pandemic, right, exercise helps you to open your lung capacity. When you exercise, you breathe in and you breathe out, and you have very good blood circulation. Okay, so if you know that, if you want to pinpoint this COVID-19, it's all they are targeting and attacking our heart, sorry,
Our lungs.
our lungs, yeah, mainly. So it is a time, for us to really strengthen our lungs. Okay. At the same time, immune system is a whole system. It's not a single thing. Okay. Lungs, heart, everything goes into the system itself. So if we can, exercise and, breathe in and breathe out, increase the lung capacity, that would be very, very good. You can definitely feel much more better. You won't feel breathless. It's like, speak halfway, you're just sitting there, not doing anything. So that also tells you that, hey, I think it's time for you to get yourself active.
Mm, mm, mm. And I remember, during our discussion, what to be discussed, or what should be shared in this live talk, you have shared with us a very interesting personal story where it kind of like inspired me so much. And when I share it with my mom, it helps her to calm her down. So I really want Alyssa, before our session end, to tell a very personal story of yours, of your own personal experience, Alyssa, in
Okay.
terms of COVID.
In terms of COVID, a few weeks ago, about a month ago, about a month ago, I actually went I go to this center where I exercise, okay, with about a total 9 of us in the exercise. Yeah, we were doing, what do you call that, exercise in there. And then 3 days later, okay, I got a message saying that, oh, someone in the class has got COVID-19
Tested positive.
tested
Yeah.
positive. My first reaction is like, oh no, okay. But I was not panicked at all. Seriously, I'm telling you guys, I was not panicked at all, because I know the first thing, what I need to do is, first thing, I need to call my family, my husband, to tell him that, look, someone, the place where I went to 3 days ago, someone tested COVID positive. Okay,
Mm.
so stand by and do whatever you need to do and come home. I have to like ask the whole world to come home, so that you guys don't go out. Okay, it's only 4 of us in my house. Okay, it's only 4 of us. So then the next thing what I do is I need to make a call to the nearest hospital to get myself tested. I was not panicked because I do have sufficient of food, but I just tell myself that, look, wait till the result comes out. Okay, then you know what to do, because there's so many questions. Everything is going, hey, everywhere. Should I go quarantine myself, but I still need to get myself tested? When is the reports going to come out? Can it be faster and things like that? When you go there to the hospital itself, you just go straight to the canopy, and then I didn't get panicked. Seriously, I don't know why. I just did not get panicked. Okay, went there, fill up the forms, and then waited there. I did all the SOP, and then waited for my turn, and then I get myself tested, and waited for the result to come out. It takes about 24 hours. Then the next day, they say, if you are tested positive, you will receive a call. I was like, oh, don't call me, don't call me, And then after that, then I checked the email. Okay, so I was negative. Okay, and then during that period of time, there's so many things that comes in. I know that people around me love me a lot. Through this simple news of, hey, someone the place that I went to, someone was tested positive. They were, oh, take care, things like that. And after that, I just stayed home, and they say that, how are you feeling and things like that. I say I'm feeling good because I'm negative. Hey, do you know that you shouldn't be testing it too early, otherwise it's a fake result. I was like, I know what I'm doing. I didn't go out everywhere here, there. I was waiting for my turn to get my first jab, yeah, my first vaccination. So I say, just stay calm. Okay, I'm tested negative. At the same time, what I do is I boost up myself with all the vitamins that I mentioned earlier, the vitamin C. I did not take extra dosage. I just took one of vitamin C tablet. Okay, and then I take lemon slice water. I sleep like normal. So I don't get myself stressed up and mental. Okay, and then after that whole period, 14 weeks, went away. I do not have any symptoms at all. And then I was ready for my first vaccination. I went there for my first vaccination. And even when I go for vaccination, people will say, oh, do you feel this? Good luck, all the best to you. I was like, okay, I definitely need all this love and care. I see from this angle itself. But I wasn't really, really panicked, because the first thing first is I know what to do. Okay, because I know that panic is going to kill everything. It's going to make me really lose my mind, and I'm afraid that I might start shouting at people, and because I'm at home, I can't go anywhere, and then I really need to cook for myself. I need to wear masks. I need to wash my hands and all those things. um and then the second case came when my daughter school, yeah, her kindergarten, there's a case as well. I did not get panicked. How do I tell my 5 years old? Is I told her that we are going for a test. She was like, "What test? Does it involve a jab?" I said, "No, no, no. It doesn't involve a jab." They said, "Oh, I'm lucky," she said. And then I show her the videos of how swab test is being done to
Mm.
kids. Yeah, she had it, went there. She didn't get panicked. She didn't cry before the swab. She didn't cry after the swab. So it's about how calm I am as a parent, and
Mm.
bringing her so that I don't get stressed and tension and things like that.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm. Mm.
get her tested, result came out negative. So at the end of the day, we just need to stay positive. Okay, get some those what do you call that, even we are staying at home, make sure the nutrition, everything is there, so that we build the foundation. Even when I have my vaccine, it's not going to guarantee that I won't get COVID, but it's more of like lowering the risk. So like
Mm.
I said before, your immune system is the best system that you can ever count on. Take care of it. Get ready of all those vitamins, whatever that you can have it at home, and the food, you'll be good. Yeah.
And you know what, Alyssa, I really love what you have just shared, and I feel it's important for you to share out your piece of stories, because I came across with a lot of my friends, like asking me, staying positive is like lying to yourself that this is not happening. But you really bring out the essence of the true positivity. It's not ignoring that it is not happening, or it is not here, or hiding yourself in a cocoon, keep telling yourself, I'm safe, I'm safe. It's not about that. It's really about being calm, being not panicked, because we know what to do. We know, we have been educated, we have been advised by our government professionals, all the standard SOP, all the do and don'ts, and what to do when you are being informed someone that you are in close contact with is positive. What should you do? I think you demonstrated a very good model for all of us of what staying positive, what it meant. And as a parent, I believe it's important for the parent to also know that the more calmer they are, the children will not have any trauma of what they need to do, or even if they are being asked to go through that swab test as well. So I really feel your story will help anyone out there who might be in contact, who might receive a call. And even when my brother received a call, and I was the one that telling everyone, just stay calm and just go for the test, And before the result is out, let us not assume anything, and whatever we need to do, we do. Whatever you need to stay in your room, you stay in your room for that 14 days. Don't go out, and I'll take care of your food. Make sure you have enough of water, make sure you have enough of fruits to eat, whatever you have shared in your 14 days. That is what my brother did as well, and of course, luckily, with the blessings from the above, he is negative after 14 days, and also before that, you need to do the test again. So I believe, with that, that's what Body Mind Soul is here for everyone. We are spreading positivity, not asking you to ignore what is going on, but asking you to have more faith and also to be calmer, and don't panic and don't jump into assumption or assuming it right away is negative situation. So that's what we are here for. Yeah, Alyssa, anything you would like to add on?
Because the thing is, if you're not positive, if you're not calm, if anything happens, to your beloved ones surrounding you, you will not be able to guide them. Because everyone goes into a panic attack, and you don't even, sometimes you may just forget to, maybe I need to call, the authorities and let them know, or maybe I need to get myself admitted to the hospital, or maybe I can do self quarantine, because everyone is like so panicked. They have the fear and they worry that what if after I recover, what should I do? Will I get it again? And all those questions start coming around and things like that. So it's just like I say, it's not easy, okay. But then the thing is, when you equip yourself with the knowledge and the resources, okay, I'm sure and confident that all of us will be able to know what to do. We may not know everything, okay, but at least we know if this were to happen, what's my next step, okay.
Mm,
Yeah, then you go step by step, because there's no such thing as, I know everything till the end. Zach, things changes, we can't
mm.
control. There's so many things beyond our control. Yeah.
And exactly, so many things is beyond our control. The only thing that we can really control is, enhancing our own immune system, making sure that we have a healthy balance, a positive body, mind, and soul. And that is why, the entire talk, we go around how we can enhance our immunity. And one thing definitely is through food, vitamins, minerals. And you have pointed out another thing, Alyssa. I believe our lifestyle play a very important role, and also our attitude towards life play a very important role as well, because stress come from our attitude, panic, fear come from our attitude towards life. And that is why, you emphasize so much during our discussion, I wasn't really panicked. In fact, I wasn't panicked at all, when all my friends are so panicked, so yeah, so that's why I feel it's important for you to bring out that part. But you have a very beautiful suggestion, kind of like a ritual that you wish to do with everyone, and to also let every one of us who will be watching it later of this live talk, or is currently watching together with us, to go through it together. And Alyssa, what are these?
Okay, we're gonna go through this 7 affirmations of health, which I
Mm,
actually got it from Louis Hay. So I've selected 7 positive affirmation. So what I need you guys to do is, if you are actually in a room by yourself, and if you have turned on your essential oil burner or whatsoever, we're gonna go through this one nicely before we end this session. I just need you all to stay relaxed, okay, with your eyes closed. I am going to read the 7 positive affirmations. And Christina, I may need you to turn on the music.
okay.
Yeah, okay, we're going to start in a while, right? I just need you guys to close your eyes,
Let us
okay?
just take in some deep breathing first. Huh?
Yes, yes, correct. Sometimes, like I mentioned, our breath are so shallow that we sometimes hold our breath for a few seconds or stop breathing. So that's not really good for our body. Our body, deserve much more better treatment. We should thank our body. Yeah.
Just give me time.
Are you guys ready? Are you all ready?
Let's go.
Okay. Close your eyes. Yep. And we're gonna start now. After every positive affirmations, we will just say thank you. Yeah. I enjoy the foods that are best for my body. I love every cell of my body. Thank you. I look forward to a healthy old age because I take loving care of my body now. Thank you. My body is always doing its best to create perfect health. Thank you. I get plenty of sleep every night. My body appreciates how I take care of it. Thank you. I make healthy choices. I have respect for myself. Thank you. Water is my favorite beverage. I drink lots of water to cleanse my body and mind. Thank you. I breathe deeply and fully. I take in the breath of life and I am nourished. Thank you. May we all be well. May we all be blessed with good health and stay safe. Thank you. You may
Wow.
open your eyes. How's
It's
everyone
really
feeling?
beautiful. It's really beautiful. I would like to have all the audience to share. If you have anything that you wish
Yeah,
to
how
share,
do you feel? You
how
know?
you feel, yeah, exactly how you feel with having this affirmation being verbalized, and it's something that we can practice. Like, Alyssa, one thing that you highlighted in our discussion is you said that um, all of us deserve to have a healthy body. All of us deserve to be in good health as well, to have a good positive mindset, a good functioning body, a good immune system, a great immune system. And when you say that, I really love it. And it's something that all of us can also affirm ourselves in the morning, that I
Yes.
deserve good health, I deserve a healthy body. And a lot of times, people may wonder, why should I affirm such a thing? You never know. Just by affirming, it also helps us, our body, to believe in what we believe, because this affirmation help make us believe better in
Mhm.
positivity. Yeah,
Yeah,
Alyssa?
of course. Yeah, definitely. Like you say, this is part of the positive attitude, with a good positive attitude. Okay, I'm sure all of us, will be able to, be part of the community to reduce the number of cases spreading out. That
Mm,
means we try our best to, stay at home, and then we do whatever SOP that is required. I think this is what we also refers to or see as attitude. The
mm,
positive attitude, and just not the those very ignorant attitude, like, oh, I'm wearing mask, from day one till now, so what difference does it make? I got infected as well. I mean, I couldn't be bothered, but that's not a very good attitude. Oh,
mm,
I think I
mm,
don't have symptom, I shouldn't get myself tested. I think my immune system is the best. I never fall sick in my entire life. I don't see a doctor and things like that. But that's not how you test your immune system, because sometimes when diseases comes, that is the real test. So we wouldn't want to test it that way, you see. So we just want to keep
mm.
ourselves healthy, strong, yeah. And I believe that all of us, like you say, deserve good health. Yeah.
We have Yvonne sharing like feeling beautiful. Thanks for this affirmation. And Yvonne, you can always replay this live talk whether on our Facebook or on our YouTube if you want to just have that affirmation that read out by Alyssa to replay again, or all the information that Alyssa have shared. You can always watch the replay, yeah, Yvonne. And she will feel calm and at peace. Yeah, it really gives me that feeling as well. And Alyssa, what is the last takeaway, for all our audience today when it comes to the entire situations that we are going through, our environment? In Chinese, we say 大环境, our entire environment and everything that we are going through with your knowledge that you have. What is your last takeaway for all our audience?
Um, if you watch news frequently, and you get yourself updated with the news, especially the cases that reports, the daily reporting cases thing, don't take in the figure literally like it is, don't get shocked. Oh, somebody is part of the statistic, my friend and whoever is in the statistic as well. So just stay calm, wish them all the best, and imagine, okay, that all of us is gonna have a good, healthy immune system, okay, because it is not as bad as we all see. Because when cases blew up, make it like as if like it's exploded, and then all of us get nervous and tension. Oh, it happened to my friend and things like that. Soon it will come to me. It's not easy to say to be calm and things like that, but it's doable. It's
Mm,
definitely doable, okay,
mm,
and it's possible, okay, because they need our courage, they need our love, they need our blessing, they need our knowledge as well. Because they
mm.
get panicked, they come to you, then you say, hey, I know that vitamin C is very good. Eat more of those lemons and kiwis and fruits and vegetables. Get sun, go out, get the sun, not only for your clothes to get dry, for yourself, so yeah, so you're totally in control. All of us are totally in control, and we deserve good health. And all I wanted to say is thank you all for being with us today, and we are very blessed to have great health. Yeah.
And I would like to say thank you to Alyssa. And also, I also wish to take this opportunity, on behalf of Body, Mind, Soul, let us all pay a little tribute to all those frontliner who's currently helping all our friends, and those who are confirmed positive, who are now going through the journey. Let us just pay a little tribute to all of them. Let us just visualize and also in your own way, send our blessings and send our good wish to all of them, that all of them deserve a good health as well. Yeah, and also that for them who are working tirelessly to treat all the patients, let us also send our love and our blessings to them for them to have a balanced health as well. Yeah, so with that, thank you everyone who have been joining us, and please feel free, to share this live talk if you feel you have gained something, some knowledge, some wisdom. And if you know someone is going through something and you feel that the information is really up for grab, send it to them, because it's available on our Facebook as well as on our YouTube channel as well. So Body Mind will make it easier for everyone to take it. At the same time, if you want to be connected with more positive news, you can always, scan over here, join our Body Mind Soul community, as we have all the e-magazine available and are all free for everyone to read, and including our latest volume, volume 28, where we have a piece of article by Dr. T. Selva, You Can Heal Your Body. Inside there are steps as well. It will be good for us to practice what Alyssa have shared, at the same time also combine together with other experts as well to share with us what we have. Yeah, so with that, I'll say goodbye everyone and have a very great afternoon. Anything you want, any information, if you wish to be connected with Alyssa, you can always let me see, you can always, yes, over here, Connect with Alyssa on Facebook, alias alyssa.ng.33, or you want to reach out via us, we will also connect you with Alyssa as well. With that, I would say wish everyone have a good health, stay happy, and stay safe. Practice our SOP because that is all the knowledge that we know. Wash your hands frequently, wear your mask whenever you go out, and have a good evening. And I'll see you tomorrow on Guardians of Mother Earth platform. Yeah, so that is a different thing that I'm doing tomorrow, Alyssa. Early morning at 9 o'clock to bring everyone to reconnect with our nature. Yeah, so that is
Oh, that's
another.
good.
I will exchange my hat. I'm no longer the host tomorrow. Tomorrow
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay?
Okay.
With that, goodbye everyone. Have a good
Bye, take care.
evening. Yes, take care.